Hey, good morning, everyone. This is Rick with Hit and Run Candlesticks. Today's date is Tuesday, September 1st, 2020. Man, I'll tell you, this year has gone by awfully fast. Hey, I've got the S&P 500 up here. S&P 500. I believe that about 85% or more of all stocks follow what the S&P 500 does. That's why I use the S&P 500. I was asked that by somebody the other day, why I use the SPY, SPY. So I just said I use the S&P 500. What I use is the S&P 500 ETF, SPY. SPY on during the day, and I could go many days without even looking at the actual S&P 500. Just to clarify that, I use the SPY, SPY, which is the S&P 500 ETF. There we go. So, as I'm looking at the SPY here now, we closed yesterday, little bit of a shooting star. We failed to move back over Friday's high and close. We have a fair amount of volume down here, a bit more than normal on this. So, you know, I guess it could be just a couple things happening. We could walk toward that trend line right there. We could walk to the trend line and down into here. The T-line, this is the T-line right here. We could certainly do that. We could also break this area and move down a little bit further. What I'm going to be watching for is if we have failure below Friday's low right here. Below Friday's low, that would just about, it closed below Friday's low. That would just about lock in a meeting of price and the T-line. Now, it may be up here a ways, up into the 346, say 347 area, and it could be down a little bit lower. But I'll be watching for that. Be pretty... Yeah, we just need to keep our eyes on this and be sure. And it wouldn't be that I would be like really bearish at that level. What it would be is we've got a pullback in a bull trend. The bulls clearly still have the market. Although it's run by just a handful of tech stocks, they do have the market. So a minor pullback would just be a buying opportunity until we start breaking down through some major trend lines. So we'll keep a close eye on that. Let's take a look at the FNGU. This is the tech, the FANG. This is the FANG ETF. The big tech stocks are in here, and you can see that this is clearly still in bullish mode up here. Looks like we're going to open up yet even higher. Zoom killed it on earnings, so that's probably picking some up. Tesla's up big yesterday. Apple was up, so we're going to see a little higher here. I think what I'm going to start looking at or watching for is if we were to come down, there's no sign of that as of yet, but below about 219.80 here, that would test yesterday's low. That would also test these three candles right in here. Anything below that, and we're likely to see a test of the T-line, possibly a little bit lower. Another stock I want to take a look at is VXX. Now, we did buy a little VXX yesterday. Closed up green on it, I think. Yeah, we closed up green on it. When the market opens, it'll be dicey whether we're green or not. The thing of it is this is starting to put in a chart that we might want to pay attention to. Whether you trade it or not, I think we should pay attention to it, because what this does is it shows whether fear is coming into the market. It shows volatility that might be coming into the market or might not be coming into the market. And here we've been in this big, long downtrend, and now we're starting to curl up here. And this could be the start of a move up, which would indicate fear and some volatility. So let's keep a close eye. Now, we did enter some of this yesterday. We bought some December calls. We'll see how this pans out. I do think above 28.50 here, it will probably shake this market a little bit. So we really want to watch that. And so far, this is a pretty good. This is starting some good construction of a bottom. So let's keep an eye on that. All right, let's take a look at some top stock trades today. Okay, rather than wait to the end of the video here, I'm going to add a few stock trades in that we made yesterday. So normally I've been waiting to the very end, but I'm going to kind of mix them out throughout the video here on a few trades that we did yesterday. Let's start with NIO, and this is a stock trade we took yesterday, and I want to share with everybody that this came up on the one of our live trading alert scanner windows. It started moving up here, and we bought some NIO. We closed half of this yesterday for a 24% profit, and we're still holding the second half. We'll look to see if this can't move up higher. Maybe we get 40-50% profit on it. We'll see what happens. But so far, NIO, I still think it's a buy. We had a bullish engulf yesterday, so what I'd be looking for is that buy box in there. I'd be looking at buying, and I think what we're going to do is do something like this, just the low just underneath this candle Friday. That's where the buy box low is here. There we go. And then just slightly above, we'll look for an entry. Next target I see on this is about 23.40, and then possibly higher. Hey, another chart we should keep on our watch list is this SQ. Now, this has been on our watch list before. You guys have all seen it. SQ has moved in here pretty tight to the right. Let's move this down a little bit. Yeah, pretty tight to the right. It's coming right into this trend line, just connecting this lower doji here to this candle up here. Let it go. That's looking pretty good right in here. Let's leave that one there. You can see how this is putting in this top. We start to see a breakout. Watch for that 170, and I'm going to put another line up there about that 185 mark. We'll go about right there. 185 up here on SQ. That's acting very good. Another one is AMD. Unfortunately, on AMD, we looked at it. I chose not to buy it. Silly me. This thing is just rocked. Watch this 96 level, and then right up here into about 100, 101. I think AMD may be headed. Now, I've said for quite some time that AMD is headed to 100, so here we are. Now, I'm not in it, so what I may be looking for is an inside day. A couple of days up into here, we'll pull the T-line up, and that'll set it up in the 3/8 trap. Ultimately, that's what I would like to see in that 3/8 trap, but it might not get into it, may not get that low. So we'll keep an eye on this. Watch for that inside day. The buyer's coming in. A great way for you scanner users, those that use the live trading alert scanner. What I would do with this is put this on a scanner hot list, and you could even set it up on a 15-minute, 30-minute, or hourly time frame. And when you start seeing it to make some new highs on those intraday charts, that's when I might take a look at it. Look at the daily chart, take a look at the candle or candles, and decide whether you want it. But I think this is a very nice chart to trade, and I'd be looking for that there around that 101 mark on it. Facebook has pulled back here. Facebook rallied up. Facebook has pulled back. It's starting to make a pretty good, what we call a PBO, pullback opportunity chart pattern. I've got this on my hot list for a possible buy. So as it's pulling back, I'm going to start looking for those buyers coming in. So far, it's holding this 290 at 291 level. T-line will be up a little higher today. It's probably underneath the 3 EMA now. So it's a 3/8 trap right now. I would just like it either to be a little bit lower or show me some buyers that mean business. So if buyers started breaking out of yesterday's high, that would tell me that the buyers are meaning some business. That's where I might look to be buying it, and then I'll look for that 314.60 area as a target up there. KMB, take a look at KMB. KMB's been down. Nice little legs, little hammer type candle here. We opened up with some good follow through yesterday. We actually went right through the trap. Now I have no problem buying on a trap breakout, none at all. I'm still going to look at the price action and follow that. Price action's looking pretty good here. Let's see. Looks like we're opening up just about the high of yesterday. So anywhere in this buyback, I'd be looking for a buy. Watch this 161.50 area up here for a target. Procter & Gamble. Now, this is one of these charts that we bought into yesterday. We held overnight, Procter & Gamble. So Friday, we're inside the trap here. We've been in the trap for 3 or 4 days. And Friday, the sellers had a chance to get it. They took it down, but the buyers brought it back up, giving us a hammer. Yesterday, he ended up with a doji inside the trap. We did buy some. I came close to adding to it at the close, but I chose not to. It looks like we're going to open up just slightly below yesterday's candle. I still like this chart. If we start moving up past yesterday's candle, so if we start moving up past, say, 138.40, this will be a chart that I'll look to add to, and we're looking for 141 up here for a target. McCormick is acting good. Here we have a little bit of a flat trading area, and then we rallied up. Here's our little pullback, and now the bulls stepped in on McCormick. Let's see here. It looks like we're opening up pretty much maybe in yesterday's wick area at the top. Watch for 208, and then I'd go up here about 215. There we go. Close enough. About 215 on McCormick. Johnson & Johnson. Johnson & Johnson setting up pretty decent. Looks like we're going to open up around 153.50, 155. We'll call it 156 as a target. We're inside the trap area, so we start moving up on positive trading. J&J would be a nice trade. Remember, I'm a big believer in taking base hits, and that's how you grow the account. Yesterday, ending August, we grew the Road to Wealth account by 10% in only 2 weeks. We're starting a full month now, and I will keep everybody up to date on the Road to Wealth account. There are a lot of people following what we're doing, a lot of members asking questions, a lot of the public asking questions on that, on learning how we double that account. So if there's anything I can help with, please let me know. Coke is one here. Coke had a nice breakout inside day yesterday. I'm looking for 51.60, 54.90 on Coke. Right now, I think I'm going to draw a line just underneath yesterday's low right here. And anything above that, I'll look as bullish. So we'll put this on a hot list, get ready to buy it, and then trade it as it goes up. As it meets our trading goals, we will take profits, take our little base hits, and that's how we plan to double our account. All right, this is Rick with Hit and Run Candlesticks. Thank you very much for watching our video today, and we'll see everybody in the trading room right after the market closes. Okay, I'm sorry, market opens, excuse me. You guys take care.